I have Curiosity Box with us today. Get your brain thinking, makes it fun to read. A shadow alphabet puzzle. I hope you like the word that I created. That's what I call brain exercise. Picture pie. It's ink. I just think this is so cool. Martian soil. We have a book. It's called Why Not? I like it. Curiosity Box. Go check it out. Fun and educational box. Hi there. Welcome back to my subscription box life. I have Curiosity Box with us today. This is a STEM inspired subscription box. Science, technology, engineering, and math. It is filled with educational materials and science toys, science experiments, all hands-on and designed to get your brain thinking and educate you while at the same time having a lot of fun. It is great for homeschooling and it's also great for adults. Adults love it as well. I love it. So I think anybody of any age who's curious and wants to learn new things will enjoy this box. This box is heavy and my arms are getting tired. So I am going to put it down. And well, first, actually, before I put it down, the design on the box gives you an idea of what might be inside this box. So let's get this one open. It came in a nice sealed bag, so the fact that I'm not cutting it, don't worry about that. It was packaged very nicely when I received it, and I actually already looked at everything in this box. Both of my sons were over each of my shoulders looking at the items too, and they are just waiting to get their hands on the items in this box. So the box comes with a postcard, and on the postcard, and I'm not going to show it to you because I don't want to give it away, it has all of the items that are inside of your box. I love the Curiosity magazine that they include in here. It is chocked full of educational information about the items in your box and instructions on how to use them. And it's written in a way that makes it fun to read. It's not some boring old science textbook. They have written this so that it is entertaining at the same time. So if you have kids that you're trying to teach science to, this will be a lifesaver because they will actually enjoy reading about science. All right, so here, we saw the knot on the box. We have a sheet of stickers of knots on here, and here's ink. He's the mascot. So each one of these are individual stickers, and these go along with another part of this box that we'll get to in a second. We have a shadow alphabet puzzle. To me, this is a visual perspective experiment, and it's a puzzle, as it says, and you're supposed to put together the shadows of the letters of the alphabet. So this is an experiment on visual perspective and how we see things that aren't actually there. And in the magazine, they give the example of a tiger that's behind a tree, but you can see the head of the tiger and the tail of the tiger, but you know there's a whole tiger behind that tree and that you need to get to safety. So this is an experiment in that type of thing. They're not giving you the letter, they're giving you pieces of the letter, or in other words, the shadow of a letter. So the way I visualize it, and you may visualize it a little differently than I do, to me, letter shadows would be as if you had a letter that was like a block. It was 3D, and say the sun was shining on it, and the shadow would be the dark part of the letter where the sun wasn't shining on it. So there's 67 pop-out pieces here. This is actually magnets, so you can put it on your refrigerator and play with it there, or anything metal. So you pop out the little pieces and then put them together into the shadow alphabet. So let's go put some letters together. We're going to be using our visual perception to do this. That takes neurology, psychology, and all other kinds of functions that we aren't even aware of. So I'm just going to start by popping the shadows out of our magnet sheet. Actually, I think I might see a letter already. I'm going to test it out. That kind of looks like a B to me. Right there. Right now I'm going to make a space here because I want to create some letters with you. I need a little space here to do that. I found the letter J too while I was taking the magnets out of their little block. There's only enough pieces to create each letter once. So I'm going to put my finger here to make the I for curiosity. But that was a fun exercise. It was challenging, but fun all at the same time. And I hope you like the word that I created. That's what I call brain exercise. That was a lot of fun. The next item is what they call a picture pie. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Now let me show you where we talk about this. I want to show you there's a QR code in here, and you'll find QR codes throughout the box. This takes you straight to an app. So not only do you have this handy curiosity magazine with tons of information in it, there's also an app that goes along with this box that helps you use all of the items in the box. It's very handy. I've used it in the past to help out with experiments and actually even sometimes solving some of the things that they give us. Here is, in the center of the pizza pie is a tack. It's sharp and it's small. I'm trying not to lose it. But this is going to come and play a big part in what we're about to do. So I do not want to lose it. These are picture instructions. And this is our little picture pie right here. So I will show you how this works. We are going to use this pattern to draw a picture. I am ready to draw a picture with our picture pie. I chose this one. There's several discs in here, but I chose this one just based on deductive reasoning. I have a feeling I know what this is going to be a picture of. Not 100% sure, and I don't want to give it away. I want it to be a surprise. So if I'm correct, it will be a little surprise at the end. I promise I will tell you if I'm wrong. But I chose this paper. I found this paper in a drawer, and it was the closest paper I could come to. I was looking for orange paper to go with the Curiosity Box orange, but this was the closest I could come up with. And then you just put your stencil on with the numbers face up. Take your pin and push it in the center to hold it down. And then I am going to find the number 1. And I am going to put my reference at the very top. So you just make a little reference at the number 1 spot. Then you're going to find the number 1 shape and trace it. In the Curiosity magazine, it talks a lot about stencils and how they were used and how this type of mechanism was used by the Neanderthals to do their cave drawings. And it talks about the spirograph. It's very interesting. For the number 2, line it up with our marker and then find the number 2 shape, which is right here. Okay, for the reveal. It's ink. This is my favorite item in this whole box. It is MGS1 Simulated Martian Soil. And I promise that's the last time I'm going to use the quotes when I say soil. And I only did that because this soil does not contain organic materials such as bacteria or decaying plants or animals, etc., etc. And to be considered soil, it has to have that in it. But this is as close as you can get to the soil that is on the planet Mars. And I am not opening this. I don't want it to come out on us. But the container has its chemical makeup right here. So when you receive this box, you can check that out. I'll also put up close pictures of everything from this box on the blog, mysubscriptionboxlife.com. Go there, check them out. There's also a link to Curiosity Box down in the details. Click on it to get straight to Curiosity Box's website and check them out. At the moment, they have a special giveaway for anybody that signs up for a subscription. So the link will take you right to that page with the giveaway on it. So why would scientists need to make simulated Martian soil? Well, for one thing, according to the Curiosity magazine, the rovers on Mars do not, their tires do not like the soil there on Mars. So they're trying to develop better tires for the rovers so they can continue their space exploration. But also, they wanted to simulate the soil from Mars to learn how to grow plants in it or build houses or structures with it, because one day we're hoping that we can have humans inhabit Mars, and they don't want to have to be bringing stuff from the Earth to Mars in order to build, or they don't want to be transporting food there. They want to learn how to make Mars into an independent, if you will, planet, and not have to rely on Earth for their food and building materials and water and all of everything like that humans need um, to live and grow. So I just think this is so cool to have Martian soil. Even if it is simulated, this is as close to the soil from Mars you're ever going to get. And they filled this canister up good with it. So I'm super excited about this. They give some ideas of what you can do with it in the magazine, but I am just going to keep it just like this and look at it. I think it's so cool. All right, we had stickers and now we have a book. It's called Why Not? And it is a book that shows you how to make knots, but it gives you the instructions here with pictures. It's also very informative. It talks about different types of ropes and strings to use, and the first thing, the first pages are showing you how to create a square knot. And so here's your table of contents. It talks about ropes, it talks about the different knots and what you'd use it for. And then here it has all of the history of your knots and how to make it. And so let's head over to the lab table and let's make a knot or two from this book. So it comes in nice and handy. It has some string with it. Okay, so the first knot is the square knot, which I think most people probably know how to make. However, I have never made one, so this will be my first time. So follow step by step. Well, that was fairly easy. This is my very first square knot that I've ever made. Awesome. All right, let's find another knot to make. Let's make the double fisherman's bend knot. This will come in handy because I am heading up to Michigan, and if I get the opportunity, I'm going to go on a boat ride on Lake Huron. So it will be handy to know how to make this knot. I am going to use the pen to do this. So let's see. Looks like we wrap it around loosely 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then bring it around and through. pull that tight. Then bring it around one more time and pull it through. Very nice. This will be handy to know in order to tie the boat up. So because of Curiosity Box, I am all ready to hit the water. And last but not least, one more item. And this I did not take out and look at yet, but it is another t-shirt. Last month, we received the Useful T-shirt 2.0, which I have on now. And this month, we are receiving another t-shirt. These shirts are well made. This is nice, thick. It feels like it's cotton. Yes, it is cotton. It's a nice, thick t-shirt, and this one says ampichiral, I believe is how you pronounce it, ampichiral knot. And that word means, I believe, not comparable. So go look up that word. And I also believe it means like imposable on the mirror image. But then it has a picture of the knot here. Very cool. I like it. I may just put it on for you. It fits perfectly. How does Curiosity Box know which size I take? It's one of the questions they ask when you subscribe. Go check out Curiosity Box. The link is down in the details of this video, and if you click that link, it'll take you to a page that has a giveaway. Check them out. It is a really fun and educational box to get for any age. Also, go check out My Subscription Box Life. That link is also down in the details. I'm going to have up-close pictures of everything from this box there, as well as past Curiosity Box. Go check it out. It's a fun blog to take a look at, and it's also very informative. I had fun with you today. I hope you had fun too. Don't go away, because I have another box coming for you.